Sophie Cunningham didn't whisper it behind closed doors. She shouted it into the mic.
But when people try to argue that she's not the face of our league,
Yeah.
or if our league would be where we're at without her, you're dumb as shit.
If you think Caitlin Clark isn't the face of the WNBA, you're dumb as beep. And with that, the silence was shattered, the gloves came off, and a storm the league had been dodging for months finally hit center court. What Sophie revealed next, even her own teammates didn't see it coming, because the ugly truth is this: Caitlin Clark isn't just playing through rookie bumps, she's being hunted, targeted, sabotaged. And Sophie's done staying quiet. She exposed everything from locker room game plans to intentional hits drawn up by her own former team, the Phoenix Mercury. This isn't hazing, this is a vendetta. And when Sophie switched teams to play beside Clark, she saw it from a new angle. The bruises weren't just accidents, they were blueprints. And the stats prove it. 20% of the league's flagrant fouls are on Caitlin Clark, 1 out of every 5. 3 major injuries in her rookie year: quad, groin again. And let's be real, this is a woman who played 4 full seasons at Iowa without missing a single game. But what changed? A league that profits off her name yet leaves her to bleed alone. And just when you think it couldn't get worse, referees swallow their whistles. Kennedy Carter's cheap shot, common foul. Alyssa Thomas's shoulder slam, no flagrant. Marina Mabry's shove, play on. It's not subtle, it's systemic. So Sophie picked a side, and she didn't just talk. She launched her own podcast, went viral with a foul that sparked a melee, and her jersey sold out in days. TikTok exploded by 600K followers. Adidas, Ring, and Arby's all wanted in because fans didn't just hear her, they believed her. She became the enforcer, and then came the mic drop. Sophie mocked the WNBA's $500 fine with a sarcastic TikTok, 1.3 million views and counting, but this wasn't just about clout, it was about consequences. She blasted the refs for emotional calls, inconsistent whistles, and failing to protect the league's biggest star. And now she's not just Clark's shield, she's her co-target. In one game, Sophie took an elbow to the face. In another, grabbed by the neck. No whistle, no consequences, same pattern. The cost of protecting Clark, a bullseye on your back. But Sophie's not backing down. She called out the one word no one wanted to say: jealousy. In the 2025 All-Star vote, Clark dominated fan votes but was buried by her fellow players. It was so absurd. Even Dick Vitale called it pure jealousy. And then there's the subtler sabotage. Shady interviews, celebration when Clark gets hurt, and players who act like lifting her up means pushing themselves down. But here's what they don't get. Clark's rise is their rise. Ratings up, arenas sold out, flights upgraded, paychecks fatter. Her rookie card just sold for $660,000. Yes, 8 times her own salary. That's not hype. That's a movement. And yet the league refuses to call the hits, pretending nothing's wrong while their golden goose limps off the court. She missed 14 games in her second season, groin strain left, right, and a quad. Sophie doesn't need social media to see the dots connecting. She's on the court. She hears the silence when Clark hits the floor. And now it's not just her fans shouting, "Protect Caitlin." It's her teammates, her family, and one fierce enforcer who's tired of being nice. Cunningham has taken more hits, drawn more fire, and still refuses to fold. She's not just reacting, she's predicting. And what happens next will define the WNBA's future. You can't build a legacy off a superstar's name while letting her get brutalized. That's not marketing, that's malpractice. Sophie gets it. She sees the path ahead. Either the league protects Clark or it burns down the very momentum it's been begging for, because this isn't just about basketball anymore, it's about principle. You either stand for something or get steamrolled by everything. Sophie made her choice, and now the ball is in the WNBA's court. Will they listen before it's too late? If you agree with Sophie, then comment "Protect Caitlin Clark." Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on all notifications so you never miss what the league doesn't want you to hear.